France's political landscape is in turmoil, with the nation facing one of its most significant political crises in recent history. The Prime Minister, Michel Barnier, recently faced a no-confidence vote, a critical moment that could determine the future of his administration. This vote could lead to the collapse of the government. The situation is tense, with heated debates and high stakes. The outcome is uncertain, leaving the nation on edge. The no-confidence vote stemmed from Barnier's decision to push through a controversial budget, which has been a point of contention for many. This budget included spending cuts that sparked public anger and led to widespread protests across the country. It also revealed deep divisions within the French government, highlighting the fractures and disagreements among lawmakers. Barnier's government holds a minority in parliament, making it difficult to pass legislation without significant support. He faced strong opposition to the budget from various parties, each with their own agendas and criticisms. To bypass a potential defeat, he invoked Article 49.3 of the French Constitution, a controversial move. This article allows the government to pass legislation without a full vote, a tactic that has been used sparingly in the past. This move, while legal, ignited a firestorm of criticism from both the public and political opponents. Opposition parties and many citizens saw it as an attack on democratic principles, further fueling the crisis and leading to calls for Barnier's resignation. Section 2. The Nuclear Option. Article 49.3. Article 49.3 of the French Constitution is a powerful tool that the government can wield in times of necessity. It allows the government to force the passage of a bill without a full parliamentary vote, effectively bypassing the usual legislative process. This can only happen under specific circumstances, which are often debated and scrutinized by both the public and political analysts. The government must believe the bill is essential for the country's welfare and stability. It must also be willing to face the political consequences, which can be severe and long-lasting. Using Article 49.3 is often called the nuclear option because of its drastic nature and potential fallout. It bypasses the usual democratic processes, which can lead to significant controversy and debate. This can create a sense that the government is acting undemocratically, undermining public trust and confidence. It also allows the opposition to accuse the government of being afraid of a fair vote, further polarizing the political landscape. In the case of Barnier's budget, the use of Article 49.3 backfired spectacularly. Instead of ensuring the budget's passage, it galvanized the opposition, uniting them against the government. It also fueled public anger towards the government, leading to widespread protests and demonstrations. This ultimately led to the no-confidence vote, a significant political setback for the government. Section 3. The Aftermath and the Opposition. The reaction to Barnier's use of Article 49.3 was swift and furious. Across the nation, people were outraged by what they saw as an abuse of power. Opposition parties from across the political spectrum united against him. They saw this as an opportunity to challenge his leadership and policies. They accused him of being autocratic and disrespectful of democratic norms. Protests erupted across France, with people from all walks of life joining in. People took to the streets to express their anger at the government's actions. The scale of the protests was unprecedented, showing the depth of public discontent. The public felt that their voices were not being heard. Many believed that the government was ignoring their concerns and pushing through policies without proper debate. They saw the use of Article 49.3 as a way to silence dissent. This move was perceived as a direct attack on democratic principles. The no-confidence vote was the culmination of this public anger. It was a critical moment that tested the strength of Barnier's government. It represented a direct challenge to Barnier's authority. The outcome of the vote would determine the future direction of the country. It also demonstrated the deep divisions within French society. The events highlighted the growing polarization and the urgent need for dialogue and reconciliation. Section 4. Potential outcomes and expert opinions. The outcome of the no-confidence vote remains uncertain. Experts are divided on whether Barnier will survive. Some believe that he may be able to cling to power, while others predict his imminent downfall. If Barnier loses the vote, the consequences could be significant. It would likely lead to a period of political instability and could also weaken the position of President Macron. Experts are also divided on the long-term implications of this crisis. Some believe that it could damage French democracy, while others argue that it is simply a sign of a healthy democracy in action. Section 5. A defining moment for French democracy. The current political situation in France is a defining moment for the country. The outcome of the no-confidence vote will have far-reaching consequences and will shape the future of French politics for years to come. The use of Article 49.3 has exposed deep divisions within French society and has also raised serious questions about the health of French democracy. The coming days and weeks will be crucial for France. The world is watching to see how the situation unfolds, and the hope is that France can find a way to move forward and heal the divisions that have emerged.